How's it going, bro? It's your boy Diamond, and I'm back hitting y'all with another video. This time I'm hitting y'all again with Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a while since I played some Doki Doki Literature Club, and I want to get more of it done and recorded. I don't want it to just be that one episode that I made like 2-3 months ago. Oops, my bad. But alright, let's get into this Doki Doki Literature Club and episode 2. Let's see what happens this time. Load game. And you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. We shouldn't reach anything that I already read. I don't know. I'm sorry. Use the skip button to fast forward to text you already read. How you getting done? I have no idea what the voices I gave them. And I really hope that my voice is okay in this recording. Because I remember before, this camera was picking up my voice all fucked up. And I'm just going to save this on a different save file to this and not overwrite. That way, in case it is, I can quickly go through this again. But, hi again, Diamond. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. While I'm back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Diamond. I hope this isn't overwhelming of a commitment for you. Is it too overwhelming? Sorry. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Okay, I was finna say it right the first time, and I don't know why I stopped saying, but whatever. Don't worry, guys. Diamond always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. I think I'm already messing up the voices I gave them. Sorry. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Sit the fuck down. How come? You and Diamond can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What the fuck is it? Never mind. Sorry you made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, adorable! How is this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's seated, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. It doesn't. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this? Whoa. Deliberating? Whoa. Big words. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder why it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sai? Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
There's always time for anime. Always.
You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than look out for yourself. You look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Now let's give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face.
Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over my face? All over me?
Oh, what the fuck? How did I even do that?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. I run my fingertips down the side of her hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
That's what friends are for.
Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
Back. What is wrong with me?
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Did you ever think about it's because of her titties?
Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it.
Son of a bitch, you, I will fucking rip you to fucking shreds if you ever make another fucking notification noise again while I'm trying to make a recording.
If you ever button it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud.
Nice.
Anyways, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori Blazer buttoned up like this? But he's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori put her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Why don't you focus on going to bed earlier? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? I don't know why I was finna say right, but we wrote. Roll your boat gently down the street. Yeah. Yay! Damn it, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fell to sound enthusiasm, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaves torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna go with Yuri. I think I like Yuri the best of the four. Yuri seemed the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to a new person, to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I never seen that word written out before. I heard it before, but I never seen it. Her stammering is completely gone. Stammering. And she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that goes to writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologized to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club.
Right.
Oh shit, that's Ghost under the light. The... Oh, fuck. The... What the fuck did I say? The tenderness of a liar and luminous breath. The amber glow bathing. It must be this one. Oh, I can't. Ooh. The last remaining street light to have withstood the last of time. The test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light thickens. I thicken back. I don't even fucking know what the hell. Why did you have to draw so smallly and in cursive? I mean, right. What the hell? Dot. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yes. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Damn, y'all fucking... Shut up. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty, but still, it took me too long to read the shit. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hee. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Diamond. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. No, you're dead wrong. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I will not try at all. I'm counting on you. You better stop. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. Dot. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Diamond. I love it. I think I do remember when I was making a poem, most of the stuff was connecting to her. Most of the stuff I chose. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even not, Tsuki. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a diamond poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Why?
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one.
I don't know why I messed up right there.
It just reminds me of how you really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break any my promises. See? It's like I said before, Diamond. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
This is this diamond, not this diamond, because this diamond is selfish as fuck.
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. I know how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making the rub? Making me rub. I don't know how I misread that. Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What the fuck is that? I thought that was so simplistic and shit. Like, what? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Wait, did I just read my character voice and his character and her character? I think I just read my character lines in her character voice. Oops.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Ellie? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess I should show Monica last. And go with Natsuki. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Oh, I once again read my character's lines in her character voice.
You want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horse can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
The last part is kind of eh.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
That was supposed to hit me hard? The fucking Yuri's poem hit me harder, and I barely understood that.
Like in this poem, seems everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understood.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did.
I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Didn't really care how old everyone is, but enough she feel proud, then I won't take that away from her. Why not? Crush her spirit, crush her, make her cry. Who should I show my poem to next? Should it be Monica or Monica?
Fuck! Why even give a fucking... Why even ask? There's only one person to show. Hi, Diamond. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. That sounds like me. That's really me.
Anyways, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Diamond. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of the barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know? That way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle prod, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't known. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I swear that looked like it was supposed to say wow, that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. She got a little crush. So what do you think? It's very freeform. It's, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style was getting pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will make any progress. You'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Sigh. I guess that's just what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange a sheet of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read into them, I watch each of their expressions changes. Natsuki eyeballs very introspection. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismally returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the bliss of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Diamond too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time practicing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Diamond liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Diamond appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Ladies, no need to fight over me.
Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And that fool of yours? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, catchy. Yeah. Everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew inside bigger as soon as Diamond started showing up. Woo! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I didn't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Diamond. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Diamond. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Diamond? Well,
Dot dot dot. How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
it's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be
I really don't want to hurt any of their feelings. Help me, Sayori.
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri?
Dot dot dot.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Dot dot dot.
Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Diamond? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Times two.
Sayori stares triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, Amma comes off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As a president, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? Isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I said it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Diamond, how about you? Well, I'll say the same. It was neat thing. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Are you shitting me?
And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better.
Dot dot dot.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
I am not trying to impress anyone. I am going to just pick random words like I did last time.
Diamond! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Diamond, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the sorry. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Was that me?
Okay, now,
Again, I have to choose 20 words, and
uncontrollable. Melody. Whirlwind. Romance. Electricity. Heaven sent. Imagination. Disorientated. Broken. Unrestrained. Despise. I don't even know what the fuck that word means. Agonizing. Sparkle. Anxiety. Beauty. Inferno. Doki Doki.
I had to pick it. It's the fucking game.
Disown. Depression.
Anime. I think this is gonna be really liked by Yuri.
Alright, let me say.
December 30th. Whoa. Alright. That's the end of this video here. This is the longest like video I made playing one of these type of games. Like, even though this is only ever played this one in Cypher Spirit, I've never made one this long. And I did that for a reason, because I didn't do it because, one, it would take too long to upload, and I have very few subscribers, so a longer video would mean less people to watch. But my camera's gonna die, so I need to hurry up and end this video. So thank you all for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos to come. And I'll see all you people in the next video of whatever I make. Peace.